It's the final episode of Tokyo Ghoul Season 1. What did I think of the season in general? I mean, it was okay. Tokyo Ghoul is a pretty good manga, but this is a majority of just like the fluff that comes at the beginning because they didn't want to get to the point. And I really like Heisei, he's my favorite version of Kaneki, but let's just get into it. Episode opens up, and Eto, she's there, she's like all attacking Kaneki, and she's all like, hey, Heisei, you're just like really like getting hurt, don't you? Dude, it's a problem. So that's when she hits Heisei, Heisei gets hit by Kanae, and then Heisei's in this like dream state where he's talking to little Kaneki, you know, and he's like, hey buddy, how you doing? And Kaneki's like, weren't you gonna save me? Weren't you gonna bring me back? And that's when Heisei grabs him by the throat and then starts saying, die, 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 while little Kaneki then starts saying stuff like, yeah, you know, I've been looking for my salvation, and I won't want to die, so there's that. But yeah, don't you remember everything that happened to us, you know? And then he talks about how his mother would beat him whenever he bothered her, and okay, this is something that I can understand as someone who has read the manga. As an anime fan, though, that doesn't make any sense, because not only was it not previously mentioned, I'm also like 99% sure that it was his aunt that was beating him, but whatever. Then we get a scene where Kaneki's at the final moment of his battle with Arima. Arima's about to stab his eyes out. That's how that fight went. Kaneki lost it. And yeah. And then we get to see Heisei and little Kaneki together. Heisei's been thinking, hey, do I really get a choice on what I want to be? Am I really just, you know, a person? Aren't I just, you know, Kaneki's little dream state? And then Heisei's there, his hair is gray with the black at the bottom, is changing colors. Whoa! There's a little flaw here, because it didn't just turn black automatically. Like, it starts off white, but like what ends up happening in the manga is supposed to be like it's covered in blood, and that's how people have been drawing it since always. But it's black. I mean, we knew it changed black, but it's supposed to be like covered in blood and it should be red. So there's that. But his hair is black, and so then Kaneki's back. Kaneki's back now, which is really cool. This is the Kaneki Reaper version of him. Not my favorite in the world. I actually kind of think he's a douche, but that's fine. So Kaneki, he grabs Kanae by the head and then he stabs him. We get a scene with Furuta. Furuta lies to everyone like, oh man, I miss whatever his name was. I don't remember. He's not important. Furuta's the main antagonist. You know that now. Then Kaneki spears Kanae through, which is just really nice, real nicey at Kaneki. They like randomly start cutting in between the fight with Kaneki and Eto for some reason, but whatever. Then we get to see Shirazu. He's about to take down the freaking ghoul. I think his name was Kuzen. He's about to take down Kuzen, and then, you know, it's like blue flames. Oh my god, it's scary. This is not very impressive fight scene. Urie comes and he's, you know, takes down the ghoul. He lands the final blow, and yeah, it's cool. Urie is about to get a whole bunch of character development. Shirazu's dead. You really shouldn't care too much. I feel like Shirazu just never got the chance he needed to be, you know, a character that people cared as much about. Maybe I'm just salty from the rest of the show. But, you know, yeah, everyone's there, everyone's seeing him die. Heisei's not there because Heisei's gone forever, and Kaneki's him now, and Kaneki's on the roof. So back to the Kaneki versus Eto fight. So Kaneki's fighting Eto now, and so like he's over there, he's like, oh yeah, you know, I remember your dad told me a story about you, and how he wanted them to save you. And then, you know, Eto's all like, oh yeah, I was saved, bro, I'm already saved, I'm like the most saved, you know, that's how saved I am. So she goes on talking about how she's saved, and then, you know, like their fight continues. As far as fights go, it wasn't the most impressive, but then, you know, when Kaneki's about to end the battle, freaking Eto comes and she licks his nose. It's alright, cool. It's a little weird. Don't worry, she dies eventually. That's when he calls her Takatsuki Sensei. If you don't remember that name, you should, because that's the name of the author that Kaneki likes. He knows who she is now. Whoa, that's cool. So there's gonna be a whole big thing with that later. So Kaneki starts eating the owl carcass that Eto left behind. Eto is still alive. She just escaped and left her Kagami there. And then Kaneki goes back down to the lower levels with Urie, and he starts saying, it's your fault that Shirazu died. You should have been stronger, and this is gonna promote Urie a lot, because this version of Kaneki is a total dick, but whatever. Tsukiyama survived the fall after Kaneki threw him off a roof, and then Tsukiyama sees that somebody saved him from some doves that were coming through. Those people were Yomo and Toka. Oh my gosh, yes. You know, they were there at the beginning of the series in like episode 2, and then they never showed up again. Woo. They like are completely absent for the first part of this, but whatever. Then we get to see the funeral. Oh my gosh, Shirazu's dead. Everyone's mourning. Kaneki is not there. Wow. So Urie looks up to the sky, and while the ending theme plays, maybe that HALF thing going on, Urie is looking to the sky and he's seeing what's going on. And then that was the end of the episode. So there was a bit where they showed a little teaser fight for Kisho Arima and Kaneki, but that's not going to be till like the middle of season 4 this fall. So yeah, just expect that later though, and it's going to be a very important fight. So thanks for watching, guys. That was it for the video. I mean, it wasn't like the most impressive season, but this is where all the fluff in Tokyo Ghoul finally disperses, and it's over now. So get ready for some really good stuff coming up next season. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye, everyone.